Mrs. Sumida, Mayrini, Mima, any abusiani na ase. Na mehundi at the cry ya kwakwa EBPA. They say I'm who say we are part of a coup plot. Sasa mimi se mirikra say money was a year or number my friend be simoniade. But then no chosem say adinina ewie ema agidifo nti mesomeda omwase wa botre musunya wo me ho sometimes the past me fan say 6 months I share say bontoa e de ama Dr. Mamun Bawumia me nam baby ya no menya daje kura nkofi me wo Ghana o so menya daje nkofi me konkra ya me fifia na papa ye wa krande na me de fi I'll be 50 and papa be 6 o'clock. Obi hu. We be numre be 11. And papa was saying ko. E be Kumasi so the same thing. Kumasi so na we go fee the 12 days e be di wa hanya. In fact 13 days. I be di ani nyina no. Sana no so ye. Be 50 early morning 6. Obi hu. Na okọ no aba. Never late in the night. In all these omonya abutre amame to the extent that me ba ko fi abuchire ebaye minya mre manenti na wose me renua e be fa no de ko takrade because I couldn't have any time to interact with them sisi amawie na me frɛ no na waba enkran na me no ehie din komo enti me da me renso so ane na busua ase ene me mma no nyina so ase the patience that they have with me and the tolerance that they have for me. Sometimes I know it's difficult. Maybe as I say na nyame aboa me benya homje kakra so that I can have some quality time with my family. Dimi do mu nyase.
Okay. Ma anope yada se. Okay. Enti ene anope se na wo hwe ana utie yen e wo ha na otene no Mrs. Osei Kyei Bonsu. Honorable Dr. Osei Kyei Bonsu no kanino no na wote se ene a leader birthday enti kwaya ya wish no enso ene no leader yes ya mo happy birthday
Brother Miss Medase itidase
about tinkwa pa about tinkwa
so every well wisher.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not easy. We radio free. And I pay my late kakra.
Yeah.
That is very unusual of me.
Of course.
That wouldn't be see. We were a Jerry me be Bonsu agreement. Then I had a call. And I'm expecting penny be so be frame me. The make fire say na your sister station back on crime. Me fire na make say me wo adware me dware was o de mami ayi meet back up. We do birthday and person me wish you happy birthday. So they say we tea asema make. Ana me jaye na me gina ho. Ma ro me hu na me gina mu na me tie no. O man happy birthdays na was wo hwe. O ma me so asem back yin. Na kofa.
Go what about?
Come on about just a party same.
Yes.
For pretty 42 minutes. Let me jina bafa because say me fa kwa mi so pese me
when they are there
na was say odi back up na wontie then you have to have patience for people. Now in the meantime no there's no eating to other people's time. Sometimes we beat my friend when me ba me nam kwa mu me be na radio back so me na kasa na me ba. Then I saw about 4 radio stations call me.
Yeah.
When to me am fa. Some of them may hold it against you. Oh, friend, ground fa.
Obi craft free has say. Oba ye ma oni won kasa no who so oba. Na ni palo oba ha be kasa. E di obedru ana en ka je no pick ko time baby.
Insanity.
Understand. Now, me say okay now after all the tour across the country, Bibia by how was it net saying experience, I mean touring the whole country. I know this is not the first time. Net saying.
Oh yeah, it was very revealing. Said if you region we not region way. To hear regions in terms of physical development. Now match region way against this region.
Okay.
The akoyi ni baby it seemed to be war.
Yeah.
It was good. Ya namni nyina no so na mikita books mienu ba kuni we kita mi die enema nsama na mi wura no oka nipa amene nam no dota mamu no mia oka sema ye pese oka ebi obeka baby na bia ebi ama no one do tune down nti woni track mu a we uja yeah corrections obeko next stage no wetie so what do we be shame we free mu I mean that was it at this stage ebi ayekwe wo so di we be ka ho nti that no ehu asem no krata we mu ba konso so ekita me no e de nam kwan so ayeko no development ebi ekoso nya uhunu ebi a project bi ekoso akosa ebi agenda 111 projects bi obaby ene akoka rem o hwe de baby akodru o hwe school project bi obaby all those things na me no too so sene ye ba let's say bia ye be tro manifesto. So can I say the last time around I was the chairman of the manifesto committee. Na senye me na chairman mpo na say bi nipa ba ye no sansem no na atimi akom na akoboaye into the next stage of our national development. Nyame boa na odi man na hye yensa nye hunu niema na wo se yekoye ono ankasa kra mbo ye nam no no so ka bi ha de ne me hunu nyame boa me ameba wo se sa di we dem akoma so wo se metimi ye maybe the next 1 year wo se metimi ye sa di
yeah
e ma entemo hafo then you note it so what I say what the bekai no enti sa na yenam na ne yeko. I think thus far it was a very successful campaign tour that we had. A campaign we make can say a message asema ode kono campaign ni nyina so ana no
yeah
it's the message that you bear asema ode kono e dey asema ode ko asema no be to bo ase anwene no kakra the baby an ekobia no menua no ojane na so kasa 1 hour between 1 hour and 1 hour 10 minutes everywhere the canon some microphone aka gu no so anye no kre na wo chechiri mu so chechiri mu ema obi ehunu se nsem na microphone ka no anye no kre owia afei nia se party internal elections ni eyi onu ni trimpo se de party ne ma ne be die ni mu na nyame boa ne se tumi ni ba yen ho a kwa opeso ofaso na ode boa party no ema party ni nyini na no so oche na dwene edo ma ne hye ne nsa enema bia opese oye ede boa oman no ema oman no so etimi nyini na no so na wo ka ho obo ho dawro. And these are the 3 things pa na oka. First, explaining away and some microphone kagunu so 2 na this wadi hunu opese ode boa party no 3 na this wadi hunu edoman no nyina hye ne nsa opese oye no ode boa oman no nti na ne de na nipa ni be other people no say microphone omo recordings record omo nsema okoka no what do you say nipa ni be ho na they didn't go with any message and no how to attack the man na kwambe so na boyen because ne waka afa na hu na nya na kure no okona se wako chirechire mu a na ode data ebe yi sansem na no a sabi o sabi previous ba dwi ma bia ehunu se asema mbeka na nya no kure ati ase nti anything ya asem no eto enkrofo akoma so sa no and me ya mi ase say ebre no so anye kwa because it's really exhausting to tour 276 constituencies na edibe baby o ha ye miensa constituencies miensa a day, especially when we went up north and baby a imutete no untimenye more than 3 a day to be 3 a day ye ba asante ha say ye 4 constituencies every day
okay
bi wa ne modern bi amra no na obubu ade cha papa wo so woko
papa is also sorry
nti me ewie pa minia the past 3 days me hu say your body no some rest I feel person so here was damn person so I won't mean sorry that is near Chemunina, okay, Casey and Monacese, who say, what punish your body no. Until who say I need to take some time, maybe a month to take serious rest. Because fortunately, America came also a Dawson and thereafter to come back to try to do some conflict resolution in all the constituencies because Tawantawakakra, now Homa Party. No. I keep saying, say, the battle ahead is going to be a tough one. But we need a united front. Unfortunately, anybody be omunya akwan se monkobo omonkrofo ho dawru no oni asembiaka to kwa personal attack on Dr. Bawumia. I don't know, coming back then becomes difficult because one also okobo nipa no ho dawru se obeye pani no one also okobo no ho dawru afa as well kan no okwa na yodin but we need everybody in so on board and also sankrofo no so no mokasa for the person to regain his confidence back. Because no away ni pan bi ha obunkombo we na chia ade am ko kan yi we de be den bi ko kakra nko be jimedi what you say. And that is why ni e ka say address issues and stop attacking one person. Some of them indeed brought up issues before we take up Kennedy Agyapong. We was always talking about issues. Aduchum was talking about issues. Brian initially no onya ne sa but e ko echiri no na fi wa name obetimi dia ye na ono waka other persons no ono de chese even ye beto aba no kra 3-4 days ye beto aba ko jembe bi ko jina simpie so ye liar ye trufo asem se nti bi ka chosa asema woka no woka tun so nye ono kai on kan bibia sa ti wo so papa ncha o mempa chewo na emu o yakakra but pamro hwa no eno anse mache no now we have a winner. The paradox of it is that Osei because we need everybody.
Where does it start? It starts every.
Oh,
a leader on the back extended. Mumra or the leader because even after the elections, we be announced. Pedifo be party no I shall say leader ni fie a coach no candidate omkro ni omo a contest ye mu binum kra asha say congratulating alcohol avail omo say they are ready the person omo ye de boy bia no but binum fi say we nan kasa gina flag bearer use say no dia wo be won hihia wo be na kire say mu betumi aka mo bom.
Oh we be say where does it start? Usually uko I can see na say anyi yama wa anyi yama una wo congratulating your winning,
of course,
because you wanted to win the first spot and anyi yama no be edikan. It is for you to congratulate the person any panel and so then reaches out stretches out his hand to you sani you know but say obi anyesa and also say and follow traditional. Over to actually, there be you still need a person. The party still need that person. Until I was say you reach out to everybody. You ain't paying so. You know, and it was also fun saying Macron who share moving across the length and breadth of this nation, crisscrossing every nook and cranny of the country. Nipedi wa China no moko. Eka umunya kakituo. Eka umunya kakituo. Yeye namno. Atwe bia. Mhwechiri. Say ye ankasa na move with a 4x4. Bawumia team nankasa na move 4x4. Na A6 and they move medical officers whom if anything communicators himself, myself, IAT car bakumu, then your backup car so the BCA which we are jumping it then because a kobedi that man go side the hole e she poto be my ties bye me new pay then the backup needed to ferry us to baby and because we are elite now we try ye
on fixed time.
Fixed time no. Let's pay back them. I'm here the friend of back home. I'm afraid back. You or no suspect at the car. Then they went to the next town. They go to tires a toy because that tire is no Osei cry. So until then making year or 6, but I'm a metier. I'm a crew hono. It is a oba. It be a MC that they be a hope so joining. MP that they be a hope so joining. It be a former MP, current MP, parliament. Any MP be a parliamentary candidate. It be a parliamentary candidates. Be a 1-2. Omunina be teaching. Do when you bring so now about 20 vehicles. And do it. So all supporting your cause. What one had to petrol going to came, but we could be better. So I'm supporting me kakra. So what is it? Because some of them really know. Maybe a Nejuman Kososa. You will do what you show solidarity today, but I'm just saying, say a cow. Now, what couldn't go? We had high hopes. Such a person no say Western Day. The arm Emma also be chawa. You don't worry too much. Maybe a woman crying be a maybe even a very weak. Now only kidney wounds kakra. Say chemu dia what friend say unia. Now we in call a mama do for me. I mean in the light of it, but say the person will come round. That's how to begin. Now once you get a person, but we say a cheetah for me. A cheetah for me be so one kasa. We be in so mom could be actually be actually. We are no ba. Because I say you know Saturday na Sunday me ba Kumasi first flight because me say me ba beda. Me kwaso akode nyame ase on my own. Me ba ye when you am kuma bi mo fa se fo bi am constituency am could be baby. Am ti say me say me kwaso am nyina ba ye. Ayi ba could di Kennedy Agyapong echi ba could di mienu ba kudi kere hye pa mienu di brother champo echi they all came me ko aso dem no mo enyina dan nyame ase kama ewie be fie e be di e ho nkomo. That's the beginning. What you say from the constituency. That's the also omo ye adwuma den dia Bawumia wo home. What you say but ewie na leader aden de say wa onim ko pe bibi kakra. What you say that's the beginning. Inti senya time and these things should come in. Now, to unite our forces, but we shall take deliberate steps, and so to resolve some petty conflicts. We support we women and say we know how they are minko. Try to build confidence and trust, and go into the next battle.
Okay, and now. You're going to say we now you're going forward. Party no ankasa will campaign some near there because the reason why party no call early we call elective flag bearer was to get enough time, and it's a more hit grounds right away. And now say send a bit.
Oh, I trouble nevi. Sanya, Ekano. Untimi hit grounds immediately. Untimi hit grounds immediately and say, also says CAE. Party and you have trouble.
Yeah.
So, the various structures in the party, beginning March, polling station, electoral area, constituency, region, Nafiako National. Maybe I want to name him say, Imoding. How do we manage it in such a manner, say, and for further conflicts? Say the flag bearer now, he will do his best now, together with the party to manage the processes now, year to year. That is within the party. If we are Asana Ebeshe, Asana. Sa conflict resolution are making beginning with the constituencies only polling stations because about between where they are and also what we don't want to happen and they say about a 2 year obi nyusu Bawumia kunim die no enko yese oh any police station so wo wan kodi na chi na sese ya yenye we don't want that enipa no ho ye adwuma obi anim so ye adwuma whether for Bawumia or whoever no ye party adwuma me giri say the better way would be to retain sankrofo no is e bia na ho den so ate and we should all understand say baby I be do no we need people who are dedicated for no dey make am adwuma titru your constitution dey ama wo no your house to house campaign
yeah
omo be ye so oni pa ko ntime nya nso dia say na wo se sesa ni edi obi a wo ahoden wo energy or be ye adwuma no e be boa party no other than that they feel say enisi e dey Bawumia ho nsem be wuramu we know ya anti Bawumia fo yenyi wo mo yemfa pro Bawumia fo mra the party we should understand enye Bawumia's party just as it was not the Kufuor's party just as it was not Kufuor's party ni de ewo ho we bit my adwuma no yemfa dem bra ni nyina enye adwuma den enke ho mom nye adwuma den se ne be ya nkunim a ye pe no e bit me nya nkunim no in 2028
now prior to the elections figures and by during the elections were you surprised percentage and nominal votes were you surprised?
Oh, I wasn't a bit there. I wasn't too surprised. So I was saying,
yes.
Yeah, but I said, I'm catching him. Now, Moka Kennedy Agyapong said, the catcher say he can never get 25%.
And I was extremely surprised that day.
And the catcher said, oh, yeah.
Because I don't because he said 37%. 0.41.
Yes, the catcher said there was no way we between 25%. Anything above 25%. Anybody. So, you know, I wasn't surprised.
When I am coordinator, because if you look at this one, we do say what candidates now, so I hear but coordinator there, when we go in them, and near pan, I am a writer. Come to both figure if you are not the young param. Then I am right.
Oh, also make us say campaign, and one a summer message, no. But yes, message. Many of them are no money message we are. If you listen to them, only message we are. Apart from attacking Bawumia, won't me winning my yen. And we cremoni into winning my way, streaming into winning my yen. And why? And then the performance, and then yet is the worst performance. Apart from those things, no pull any no cray. Apart from those things, no, I'm gonna need real message we are. Growing the party, growing the nation, yeah, the Mawumia. We took 2 weeks to develop our message. Like I say, me 1.5 weeks because I'm also trying to, sift it. And then when we hit the ground, we knew the message at the echo. One, so we had listened to as to why we lost.
Yes.
See, push it be to so. So yeah, it's the first time this free minority ethnic group we kremoni na musi zongo fo anto aba ama no yesi ni krum fo anto aba ama no
zero polling stations
no ye konkomba friends kusase fo ni mamprusi fo nto kwentino na bokuzo ni yentimi enya bie under him is the first time esi ni nyina so nya no kre so the statistics no beba to fight it unwie no na amahu se sense man krofo abeka nyina nya no kre. So this is now you can also from the elections I conducted and ye from that's my what can send the panel ni krom for anto amano no then you realize say as one baka anya no kre and the Zongo communities anto amano anya no kre. If you look at 2016 2020 2024 elections we who say party by your best performance in the Zongo communities in 2024 where the national average 40%. And that is even when 2.1 million of about my in 2020 so 2.1 number 2 yeah definitely can be affected our performance in the Zongos because if it is Zongos what you say the over here no 40 no crack 42 43 maybe even 45%. What you say with Bawumia that's what can anya no crack yes ni krom for anto aba ma no region no I will free northeast region is the only region out of 16. In 15 regions, 2020 results, what they pay here 2024, you will stop here. Ashanti region has 430,000 now to Abamayi. Greater Accra 570,000. The Accra ni Ashanti 1 million.
1 million votes.
Votes. I'm to Abamayi, I'm to Amayi. See, I know, Kufuado Abayi. Ebiana yes sleep okono. He wanted to rescue Omano, the economy. Okoya domestic debt exchange program. To rescue the economy because we are slipping. I know. And they before by, especially when both the finance minister and the president himself, Kase, there wasn't going to be any haircut. Akoya DDEP, Akoya haircut. Who need to affected? Over 840,000. Send panel or one dependent cry no me need decide some go to about close to 1.7 million John Mahama a winner. That's where it's coming from. Yoha Akufo-Addo also fighting mine Galamsey. The principle was very good, but method na employer was it the best? The coaching for excavators ni asheshe no. Excavators give it my papa.
Yeah, which media you know my baby.
Which media you know my baby? Ni asheshe no. The yadiba kromu a afi ye hwe esi bia yira. We couldn't explain ye.
Yes.
So we lost all the mining communities apart from Obuasi. What you say? So I'm just saying say ye no ohwehwa and na ma ye lusu ye o. But then we ye kremoni India. Basis for saying that anyway. We need basis be here. Ashanti, I hear investigation, I hear report. It didn't bear that one out. Okwe's committee at the national level, it didn't bear that one out. To ko jabe bi ko nyasim pie bi na sa wo kasa asem na. Unyina so pa n de hene. To bisa wo ma mu de munim ntasa na nkrofo ka. Nkrofo wa na kasa asem. Abo tim na wo ka asem. But you see, facts don't lie. Figures don't lie. Tell yeah. Afi yetimi hunu say anya nokre. And we were addressing issues, how to grow the party and so on and so forth. And inti sanya wo kano me I wasn't surprised. It would be surprising me kakra. Maybe a yenya performance. Because now indications were that we're going to have anything between 62 to 65%.
Okay.
Because say we aiming at 70%.
70%.
Because somebody was a one who sometimes we must care a month for. But let me say it was possible that we could get the 65% because 65% now Bawumia almost Ashanti region had a national region about 62%. Yeah, you. Then 62%. I'm say after the Jebeko also post Bawumia visit. I'm not Koso region, no, we're not Koso by 1% to be.
Okay.
James Ashanti, it means maybe bit nako, even 65%, bit matron. Massa, if we say about even beneath 60%. Now, on the face of it, we have Brian performance. Because Brian, let me say, anything between 6-10%. Sana me fano. And then you say so Kobe 18%. And we here he brought us down by bare 4%. What you say? Therefore maybe even bare 6%. And Okoji bare 13%. That's free baby from Brian strength. Oh, do the bare no. And to be samia. And no the anema asote. I'm happy with the overall performance because people and even we be forced to say because second round, and then it was going to be a gang up against one person. Yami adom no, yami epejaninsa, yami so the epejaninsa. Let me in Abrasi. That's where we are today.
Was there any point to be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia entertaining fear kakra? To be confiding in you say. I need because the figures that we're dealing with. So and the figures and you say yes we region we modi saying
We went further down to the constituencies. The constituencies, to the polling station electoral areas. Because electoral area be a campaign team.
Yeah.
And the profile obia. And then the South Africans they speak it to. Some of them didn't turn out. But my constituency, for instance, we're looking at Babe 60%. If we are 50 cry
it was close, very tough.
What you say? Yeah. Because Amuti any baby gumu pa. Penina kasa najo. Ade be chena najo no ba how. Met about 5 constituencies. Be say no. These 5 constituencies, Swami, Tafo, Nshayeso, Bantama, Asukwa. Asukwa. Plus Menchia North. Say, whatever
it takes.
They should deliver those 6 constituencies. And it made me, as a national campaign coordinator, was a big target.
What checking any special reason behind I selected this kind of constituencies?
So I'm not the money about many women also be some say I'm consolidated as constituencies. And I mean you be some to mention. Chambers' backyard it was Operation Disgrace Chambers Abus.
I want to say something to you.
Say who are in the national coordinator who constituency we were able to snatch it away from you. What I say? That was the intention. But thank God, sanity prevailed along the line. Maybe, and I make us say, me buy a DG, me buy a Nibana offer. I didn't hear you could pay big crowd. No hold day. You call us a copy big crowd. A hold until you open the party in Commission. Because you see, the choice are not person the banner. Was it a choice and could be me the party na call a baby a to lead the party in the 2028 general elections? Was it a good option for us? And also dream. Yes, I heard it. What I say? Because I say Central Region you call baby home.
Yeah.
Kwame. You call ye Dr. Bawumia Kasana, I'm sorry. Sometimes you call baby a much that so in the moon and in the machine me tea in Crofoka. I'm sorry, you know. Me coordination and be see anyone. I me do honor young guys be omujina in 3 groups. 3, 3, 4. Any pattern. Let me call baby back on. And I may castle. Na amo kasa no shikakra. Mo ba se beti papa yi. Mo ba ya mu jani mu papa no so na say wa chance your baby kasa na. Na mo jina ha say na ba ko kaso first group no ba ko kaso ye ba se sia na sembi na abasesi and ya step or see discuss the abasesi. Then I went to the second group. I'm so cancer. The SME call third group no. And a second group no back ka say leader ba me enka no krencho the menu no kan nya no kre. Papa no dey say meeting no. I'm say what you say? Opesa obenti ono tua o ka sika say brabeti na semaka. Wa fi baby awo no abedu ha. Wontie ni say. Osa papa no wo maka che nde papa no dama osikasa no okotie na obebubu akoma anti yanko anti wo ko be convince o aso be kan be convince o ndi nkotie nti omunko omusuro sem nkotie a mo sesa mo adwen yenso yepese yesesa adwen ya committee ye ho dadam oh say this it. So it tells you the power in message now the nam. It tells you the power in the message of the nam. So you are then confident, say what we are doing was right. What you say? There was no way. And then Obekasano, how it resonated with the people. So, me I mean ya penny Kovigana. Yabe Kobasia.
Yeah.
Kovijuma. All the first time I na join campaign.
Okay.
Papa no kasana. O kasen back on me so pon sem den. Afi o kasen bi bu baby. E Kovigana no so refi da konwa mu. No gina ho. I'm say Kofinade what's all yi? Na leader say menye ngoma. Onu mpo ho. What's say menye ngoma? Asem na wo ka no ni eba obebu fa mu.
Abua oni dia. Na me ne prano. Adia de ojo zogu fa ko a. O pesa we.
So, and you know, was here before the this is when you who say who back one. The candidates. I mean, it was funny, but it was instructive. Now, some of our canonians were cases so. And we had no fears. Say, because I came around the crowd. We knew we were going to win. We knew we were going to win decisively. And I'm going to say, fan said the worst case scenario, no, the my base is 62%.
Okay.
It drops. No thanks to Brian. It drops. Until me sure say, Enka, one fast I could get na me moon and kai and any about Koronkoa, baby.
What's that, Kabio? I'm not with that question there. More can be.
Okay.
You don't mention Ken's name. Okay, in your wako. Okay, in your wako. Oh, why?
Honorable Ken, when you're passing. Every day, Madame Fu.
I know you to be close, wouldn't you?
Oh, Ken came and told me, he said, maybe contesting. And because I said, maybe. So, because the last
flag bearer. Contest.
Oh, yes. Ken told me, even 2023.
Oh, okay.
The last time we shared was Massa, because I Ken, I've been your minority leader for 8 years. I've been your majority leader for 7 years, 3 months. He said, also, person, yeah, I must mean, was a jack. That's how we can say, now, Obaya, Tom Honia Maba. I did support you. Why am I made a Matiasimo? And he said, as I am Jaka, Matiasim. What I say? That's how we took it. I mean, in our strides. And there's nothing.
No bad blood.
There's no bad blood. But one with the chino, and I will be no a coach Chantrobi. Now we are 3 days before you better be a Quebec Cotra we take. So, or to talk Casima, casting you crisis swami. There's no truth at all in that. I gave Kennedy Agyapong $20,000 on topic as we know me, and Ken will bear it. Say me, cars or they buy now, oh yeah, no, man, Kojibi. Because I'm who said Hunya Ding. Let me cast me petty and hoarding. No cars at what they ban, or they be ocean vehicles, we know the baby will do, no, $5,000. I'm casting me petty and hoarding, or say the hoarding day about $10,000. And I'm saying, okay, let me pay
me here too.
No, okay, I said, you said $20,000. I gave the $20,000 to him just the following day. I can't say no. And the Ken Kai San Comodina, I'm sure so okay. But who said I gave him $20,000, not the fast I right. They will catch me out, you didn't check. Was I honor the driver trucks no back on blame with Parliament, which is true, but the back on blame Parliament, no, the back on blame me, or the back on blame fee. But you don't know Semitrianica. You can just read
the trucks up.
I may cry me. The Parliament crime me but you know the money that I pay to him. Now Nims has a local jerry so I talk at Chemia. Oh, your truffle. Oh, you're no coffee. I mean, your truffle in free. Truffle they are nodding. I guess when you one can correct. Oh, you're no coffee. What you say? What is bad? You don't deliberately speak on truths
about someone.
Unima seminum. We don't do that. We are sad, yeah. Not that we are a mischief.
Now, leader, I'm so adi. Open nipa baako a yɛka onimu bi paa te sɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aka no edum me bi ana campaign ne kɔ so no ne rate me hɔ so bitimi ka asɛm bi ma ewura no ka sɛ ba saa situation ne ba
yeah onye nipa Yesu Kristo yɛn som no no na Kristofo yɛfa no sɛ we nyame ɛna ɔbaa yɛ ma yɛwo no sɛ nipa no ɔno kora du baabi a asɛm yere ma no manka sɛ ɔntemu anka sɛ agya ade no wapa me sɛ asɛm no ame no mɛbɔ a si megya la masabatani megya ade nti no wapa me cause hunam fam no hu sɛ nyame ayi nama what you say nti ɔno mpo ɛka saa ndo wɔ nipa sometimes we bit ma ka asɛm bi what you say
is an amount for because a peace party no when in a man buafuno. On a want it. Yes, what before they wouldn't more do them.
Nanya bufu. Nana Buddha nefu. Or any part. Oh, could it do be a tem? Na dear coaching, as a bra. Now, Monco says the name pictures, yes, any peace party. Oh, any part. How do you feel? so nanya bufu but they say ade a oye menra pa ho cha wo so mpa no ne party no so protect no enough e ma sa ne ma ne koso no na also for crime to demonstrate say you are not happy with me koso. It wasn't anger. Okay. Say anger boy, it was righteous anger. But he needed to bodily express it. Say ne koso no. And yet the party should take center stage and bring sanity. They say Waba, but you not just be smiling for the optics of it. What you say now is BBNC. Our party also taking effective control of the AC. Having learned our lessons, maybe those things, the party should demonstrate greater strength in managing the internal elections. So they cross red line and bring sanctions to bear on certain rules, ground rules in the year. Will be a step outside the rules. You should be able to sanction the person. What you say, including even disqualification. The party is strong as the course we NCB. I'm just going forward now. Sani manna, I was a party in ye.
Okay. Yeah, because I say leadership is so. Now after election, maybe we be no form for no expectation. Then saying dear na party members in here because say they can no more by year is to get power. Their expectation on the ground was the same.
Oh, expectation on the ground, they also make us say agronomy for Omamoko, yeah, canvassing for other candidates, some of them.
Yeah.
Will be a whole call with the intention so make a pisca. Will be so call yeah with the intention say maybe Bawumia de me just if you want to me when my to because support to be for. What you say? How do we bring all of them together? So how do we bring all of them together? Then I made me constituency the in front of home say happily no. Me buy and nipa ni ampukra eba. We should build on that. Na yenko na form no yenko sisi sa ni mano. Enra no kasa bi Ablikuma. One of the constituencies a Kufri anabo Kufri and a Shela Battles. Say Kufri and a woho. And a Shela Yako primaries na Shela Bituno. And a Shela by BD one time. And almost I call the following primaries, na Kufri yes and be Shela Fio. Let the confusion about constituency of until said Dr. Bawumia no ankasa personally, every one of me no. Na holding my but he called the two of them, so who pay me, we pay me. Mima batone do so. As to more dear no, send it be managing batch, me win free. We'll talk about it. Mummy no, the same mummy no who do constituency no. Until Yabeshe, no ye most popular no, could go on. The other person, Yamia Dumna me come my hini mua. Mekaino. So we see that's how to handle these things. And the call a constituency hono. Hilarious reception. Nipa mbeshia no chese onu mienu na ndi edu hono ma Shela ebekasa he. Which was good. Okasa briefly. Ekofriye no anso bekasa. Ana ono ka se ansa no bekasa ne. Shela ansa mbra meja ne nche. Edo kasa no de mic ne man se ono so wakasa wie de onsa nka bibi kakra. No mienu kabomu. It was wonderful on the stage. In the area no Shela ne Ekuya Union no there. Your united forces behind Bawumia. You saw the results there. You saw the results. That's the beginning. Until me know ya dream. Say a form no, we cannot neglect a form.
Yeah.
Until we we'll go there. Until reconciliation committee I bet no. Every constituency. Na petty difference I want to resolve. Na fee abaye betu inso no. Enko yes will be Yusuba will be a dean say. And I
think very important. Very, very important.
We move from there. We need immediately after we know so no. You better about ye in the orphan constituencies no. You be any MPs one no. You better about the ye and Crawford. Again, said Bawumia sem be free mu. So Bawumia sem be free mu nyanya. I even think that what you need to do is to going forward to try to build consensus in the constituencies. No, we are be a constituency way. If I mean saying that woman, but young Munkasa, maybe a Yama because we na the creamy or dom the door. Now, confusion be ama. Nafe oba MPs no so crown so. Me my dream America.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for Bawumia. Oba MPs no so. You see, your course me. You who are there back. The same seats I lose you in Yano. Eh, baby. MPs no ho. Nekoye he as young Thomas Waba. Constance be wa eh dima and be a first time near winning. Ya winning in how ya kono. No be a person no contest. Ye near Kolusu constituency. All the constituencies in the north they lose you in Yanabe or more. And Tiasiama MPs no more koto Moswaba. We lost those seats. And then Hong Kong Central Region here 13 seats. 13 seats. And now Ekotoaba. Baby, ahoye de ma ya MPs no mtiso ekoto omso abegyina. We have lost them. So 13 and about 4. We need to continue this. What's enough? A year na kano. Mienu na aka wo mo no. Ba kwa na aka no. Alex. Ye ba no call contest. He won the contest. Was that to asubio. Okwa no ko lose because o man support no say support on bi. Sani manwa. Until we need to go down, meet with them, have serious discussions with them to build trust and belief and brotherliness in the constituencies. And me saying who be Samia, because I'm talking to for myself. So be Samia, and ye baby, MPs no will be a cause of serious disaffection. Be if you are bringing the image of the party in disrepute, it be a hint send you the work of fall for a moon. And I say, be why you be my party for Nankas on penny money or call a crack a cray you soon see her. But you be bizarre. Why are you so hostile? What generate a hostility on the backyard? And this idea can make messages say, you build a consensus, not as many as possible. Yama or Monsanko without any contest. And then we step out there, foray into baby a young one, to get our candidates. Now, boying to go into the next battle. Kiki Kribemwa.
That's members of parliament.
Yes. Kiki Kribemwa, we are the
certain ones in their own suggestion. No.
That's my suggestion. This particular as I'm making
often constituencies in Lanka, Monkoya elections
immediately.
No more attention.
The next one, no, MPs, no. So, and I make us send the main message just to say, the yes, any panel cause disaffection with the backyard. What do I call for hints and be?
On ye be
the usual will be called contest. So,
and no mind the party.
No mind the party. We can bring those together for the next abatono. Nanka, yeah, adopt to warm. So, that's my thinking. Yes, sir. Hey, ba. Some guys say north, I lose seats. No, I see central region, I lose seats. I see western north, I lose seats. No, we could lose many of the seats. But greater across, and be a kiki ba who we lost them.
Okay.
And that is what I would want to suggest.
Right.
But we see there's tremendous goodwill that is building. We should capitalize on that.
All right. Ebreno, aso.
Yes, sir.
Ora we better ask no pay.
That's akonya odi ama mi na mo cool arrangement amaye. Get my wife to speak except many agent say ja amaka bibia ntia me amego 20 aminti medanasi but me pacho ma me use o platform yi na me fa na enuanema mo boye in the campaign no me na obi ase we had a national campaign teams. We had in region nyinaa so ne yɛwɔ campaign teams wokɔ constituencies na yɛwɔ campaign teams wokɔ electoral areas na ne yɛwɔ electoral area campaign teams ɛna na ɔmo supervise polling station activities nti mɛda obiara sɛ adwumaden a ɔmo nyinaa yɛɛyɛ a ama yɛabɛdu baabi a yɛabɛdu yi nea mɛsrɛ in talking about unity no so we should start the unity discussions with their active participation at the base level.
Okay.
Yeah, bana say bibi wo ho a wo say a anye dia ma yen.
Right.
Ya mi sha obi a.
Yes, yeah, that say